Just 8 weeks before its scheduled October 24th release, Mortal Kombat 2 has been brutally delayed until May 15th, 2026. But we finally have even more news and updates. The cast and insiders are finally breaking silence. We have new first looks dropping soon, new Comic-Con details, and new scenes with multiple sources indicating that fresh first looks and behind-the-scenes content are being prepared for release. Let's dive into all the new updates, because honestly, what's been happening with Mortal Kombat 2 lately is way more intense than anyone expected. According to multiple industry reports from the past week, there's way more happening behind the scenes than Warner Bros. Wants to admit. While the official line focuses on box office strategy, insiders suggest the studio wasn't thrilled with mixed reactions to certain aspects of the film. The timing of this announcement is particularly suspicious, coming just 2 months before the original release date suggests something more urgent than simple scheduling preferences. But that's not even the craziest part. Sources close to production hint that the 6-month delay gives the studio enough time for significant reshoots, something outlets have been carefully suggesting without directly confirming. This is classic Hollywood damage control. When test screenings or early reactions show red flags, studios scramble to fix things before it's too late. The fact that they're willing to move an entire finished film 7 months suggests they're taking whatever issues exist very seriously. Let me know what you think about this. But moving on, in a surprising move that happened just days ago, Karl Urban himself addressed the delay controversy on Instagram, and his response was surprisingly upbeat. The actor who plays Johnny Cage in the sequel leaned into the situation. Mortal Kombat 2 is now a summer movie. I guess this is what happens when your Red Band trailer smashes records with 107 million views in 24 hours. The MK2 cast will be at NY Comic-Con October 9-12. If you're a little bummed at the delay, apologies, but you might want to be in that room. Just saying. At New York Comic-Con, running October 9th through the 12th, the Mortal Kombat 2 cast is teasing something far beyond just another trailer drop. With the record-breaking Red Band trailer already out, what fans might actually get is an extended look at the brutal fatalities the series is famous for. Comic-Con is the perfect stage to showcase raw behind-the-scenes footage, choreography breakdowns, or even exclusive clips highlighting how those iconic finishing moves have been brought to life with practical effects and CGI. Karl Urban's hint that fans will want to be in that room suggests we could see a deeper dive into how the movie is pushing the boundaries of violence, spectacle, and authenticity, giving fans a taste of the true Mortal Kombat spirit months before release. Garner also said MK is a summer franchise, and if you were worried the film still needed work, Garner set the record straight. Movie is done. This is all about how massive the fan reaction was and how great the movie tested. Breaking news from just this week reveals that despite the delay, Mortal Kombat 2 will still have a major presence at New York Comic-Con this October. The studio is planning what insiders describe as a significant promotional push, including exclusive footage and cast appearances. This is a smart move. Keeping the film in public consciousness during the extended wait is crucial for maintaining hype. Even more intriguing, the first wave of Funko Pops for the film was just revealed, showcasing new character designs that haven't been seen in any promotional material yet. The timing of this merchandise reveal combined with the Comic-Con appearance suggests Warner Bros. Is confident enough in what they have to start the marketing machine early, even with the delay. Even the MK2 Twitter posted this. Earthrealm and Outworld are coming to New York Comic-Con October 11th. Get ready to fight for your realm in your best Mortal Kombat cosplay. The tournament waits for no one. Let me know who you guys would like to see in this new footage tease. The record-breaking trailer performance adds another layer to this mystery. With 105 million views in its first 24 hours for the Red Band trailer, Mortal Kombat 2 shattered records and showed massive audience interest. You'd think that level of engagement would make the studio confident about any release date, not nervous enough to delay by more than half a year. Unless, of course, those views came with feedback that concerned executives. And yes, there's a twist coming you probably didn't expect. According to sources familiar with early screenings, the film's original cut had significant pacing issues that mirror problems from the first movie. Test audiences reportedly loved the action sequences and fatalities, but felt the film bogged down in exposition and character development that didn't land. Sound familiar? These were the exact same complaints about the 2021 film. The insider reports suggest that director Simon McQuoid and his team are using this extra time to completely restructure the film's middle act. The goal is to maintain the brutal action fans expect while improving the connective tissue between fight scenes. This isn't just about adding more fights, it's about fundamental story restructuring that could only happen with significant additional photography. I know that Todd Garner said that the movie is done and they won't work on it, but confirmed insider reports say otherwise. Let me know what you think about this, because I don't know who to believe. Screenwriter Jeremy Slater had previously promised that the sequel would dive straight into the actual tournament, cutting the filler that plagued the first film. But early reactions suggest that promise might not have been fully delivered in the current cut. The extended timeline now gives them the opportunity to truly deliver on that commitment. Me personally, I thought the October horror season has historically been great for R-rated action films with supernatural elements. The first Mortal Kombat film succeeded in April 2021 despite simultaneous streaming release and pandemic restrictions. Moving to May actually puts the sequel up against traditional summer blockbusters that could prove much stiffer competition. But let me know what you think. One of the biggest revelations from insider sources is that the film's tournament structure wasn't working as originally filmed. While Slater promised the sequel would focus on the actual Mortal Kombat tournament, early cuts apparently struggled to balance multiple fight storylines while maintaining narrative momentum. The classic tournament structure from the games doesn't naturally translate to a 2-hour movie without feeling repetitive or losing dramatic stakes. The solution being implemented during this delay period reportedly involves restructuring the tournament as a series of increasingly intense challenges rather than traditional one-on-one fights. This would allow for more variety in action sequences while maintaining story progression. Think less traditional bracket system and more deadly obstacle course with fighting elements. But that's not even the most significant part of this story. Warner Bros. Is reportedly using this delay to better position Mortal Kombat 2 as the launching pad for an expanded cinematic universe. Internal documents suggest plans for multiple sequels and potential spin-offs are already in development, contingent on this film's success. The studio sees the May 2026 date as crucial for establishing Mortal Kombat as a recurring summer franchise. Here's something nobody's talking about yet. Sources indicate that one of the major concerns from test screenings was that the fatalities, while spectacular, were becoming numbing by the film's third act. The challenge is maintaining the shock value and excitement of these signature moves throughout an entire film. The first movie saved most of its fatalities for the finale, but the sequel apparently went all in from the start. New reports say the current plan involves strategic placement of these moments for maximum impact, with some fatalities being completely re-choreographed to feel more integral to the story rather than obligatory fan service. The goal is to make each one feel earned and meaningful rather than gratuitous. This delicate balance between fan service and storytelling is exactly the kind of thing that requires additional time to perfect. The new Scorpion vs. Noob Saibot scene leak that we previously got in Mortal Kombat 2 is already being hailed as one of the film's most anticipated showdowns. And for good reason, where Scorpion, Hiroyuki Sanada, and Bi-Han, now resurrected as Noob Saibot, finally confront each other in their most powerful forms yet. Producer Todd Garner has emphasized that this rivalry rooted in betrayal and vengeance is more than just a fight scene. Scorpion of the Shirai Ryu clan is haunted by the tragic murders of his family at the hands of Han. Following his own death, Scorpion's spirit transforms into a merciless wraith, consumed by an insatiable thirst for revenge. As Scorpion relentlessly pursues Bi-Han, their intertwined destinies make their rivalry one of the most compelling storylines in the entire Mortal Kombat franchise. Alongside this rivalry, the movie has finally given fans their best look yet at Baraka, played by CJ Bloomfield. Baraka's appearance is shockingly faithful to the games, featuring sharpened teeth, bone blades extending from his forearms, that many are calling the most impressive live-action version to date, standing poised for battle and hinting that Baraka will have a much bigger and bloodier role this time around. The 7-month delay of Mortal Kombat 2 might frustrate fans in the short term, but everything we're learning suggests this extra time will result in a film that truly delivers on the franchise's potential. Make sure to hit that like button if you're excited for these updates, and subscribe with notifications on because we'll be bringing you exclusive coverage of New York Comic Con's Mortal Kombat 2 panel next month.